friends, welcome back. Happy Tutorial Tuesday again. We're back. So I just got some new stuff in and I'm so excited about it. So excited. And I'm sure you've seen, if you're following my page or my regular Facebook, we're coming out with new stuff on September 1st and I am like, come on September. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm saving up all of my half off and free items because I'm just going to load up with all the new stuff coming out. I'm so excited. We're coming out with liquid foundation, which, as you guys know, is my favorite thing in the world. Crap, I can't even hold all of my liquid foundations. These are all of them, plus this one. There's a few more. I love liquid foundation. I'm really excited about this. So now that I just undid all of my organizing, I'll do that later. Just fix it. Just gonna put this down. Okay. Anyway, so we're coming out with liquid foundation, concealer, all these new eyeshadow palettes, the new Moodstruck Opulence lipstick, which I am wearing the August special. It's called Stuck Up, and honestly, I can say this color works for pretty much every skin tone. I've seen it on a lot of my other Y sisters. I haven't seen anyone that it doesn't look good on. It's just kind of like a chameleon. Like it works really well. This is what it looks like. And do you see the swirls? Isn't that pretty? And it just, this hand's dirty. We'll do it on this one. Can you see this? It is just so pretty. It just goes on nice and smooth. And you get some shininess. It looks a little glossy. I like it. It feels like wearing a lip balm. It doesn't feel lipsticky. It doesn't feel like almost clay, waxy, I don't know, yucky. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like I'm wearing a really nice, rich lip balm, which is great. I like that. You guys know I don't like goopy gloss. I like a lip stain. But I'm going to try to learn to love this because I like this, and all of the colors we're coming out with are fantastic. So anyways, we've got that, and I just got the new cream shadow, the Splurge Cream Shadow in Noble. And I think you guys know by now I love purples on my eyes. I have green eyes, so of course across the wheel, the color wheel, I'm going to wear purple. I love this. This is what it looks like. I've messed mine up because I like it when it's all smushed around in there. When you get it, it's like a round, like the top is all round and nice and bloop, kind of plopped in there. But this is what it looks like. I hope that I hope the color is portraying it well enough. But it's like a smoky, a deep smoky lavender kind of. It's very pretty. I'm wearing it on this eye. And I've got a few other things on here. I'm going to show you on this eye what exactly I did. Here, let me zoom in so you can see. Alright, so let's, hello. Hi, I'm back now. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this, but we need to go over a few kind of basics. This is a shameless plug, shameless, for Younique's Cream Shadow brush. It's the perfect brush to put on a cream shadow with. The reason being, this is it. There, you see it? You see all the beautiness? Beautiful? Yep. Do you see how it is very thin? Not too thin. Very thin. The bristles taper, but it's still in the rounded shape. It's still kind of like a C brush. It makes, a C. This is really important. It has, I think it has synthetic fibers. Usually cream shadow brushes do. I gotta look that up. Disregard that. But it's nice, like you can tell the end of each bristle is smoothed out and fine. It's not like sharp or pokey at all when you touch it. And it's just tapered down in every which way. That means, especially with the high density fibers on here, they're very fine, but they're very dense. It glides that cream shadow on very, very well. You can swipe it or you can pat it for more coverage. Basically just deposits more and pushes it onto your skin instead of smearing it around. Depends on the look that you want. I really like it. If you don't have it, or if you don't want to get it, if you don't have the means to, or if you don't want to have a party and get it for free, then you can use something like, this is my concealer brush. I actually got this at AC Moore. I'm not going to lie. This is, I don't even know how to say that name. It's a filbert. That's the kind of brush, like, you know, the type of brush. It's not flat or anything. It's a filbert, and it this is what I use for my concealer. But as long as it's tapered, has fine bristles, and still has that kind of shape, it's probably going to be okay for you. This is my little concealer brush. I use this one under my eyebrows to clean up after I filled them in. But, I mean, hey, it's still tapered, and it is still soft and dense, and it still has that kind of shape on it. So it still works. I'm going to be using my unique one, though. So I've already curled my lashes. I do that first. I've also already done my foundation and stuff, which sometimes I don't do, but for cream shadow, it doesn't fall out too much, so I do foundation first. It's just kind of the habit I'm in. So I've got a little here. I just pick some up with the brush, and it's nice and, can you see how it's like bouncy almost? It's like a nice little mousse. Oops. That's the thing, the really good thing. They don't stick to your brushes too much. I just kind of took mine off by accident. So I'm going to grab a little bit more here. Way too much. Oh my god. Okay. Close it up tight. These do dry, so they're not always wet. They're not greasy. They dry to kind of a powder finish. The pigment stays in the bottom and the shimmer floats around on top, so it doesn't really crease ever. So here I'm going to zoom in and get started. So I've got my brush here, and I'm going to move my mirror so I can see myself. I like to start in the middle, work in, and then work out. I've got a little bit too much on my brush, so I'm going to wipe some off. And then this is kind of the basic way to apply your cream shadow, and then I'm going to take it up a notch and finish and match what I've already done on the other side. So do you see I'm turning the brush and using this edge right here to just kind of pull it up. Make sure there isn't a hard line here. If that's what you like and you want it to look like a hard line there, go right ahead. But I don't. I feel like it looks a little too garish for me. So this part now, I'm just going through, and there is a little bit extra on here, so you will see it kind of flake off a little bit. It's all kind of about playing with it. Make sure you get the right texture and the right amount of product on your eye and on your brush for what you like. So there's that. I'm going to take a fan brush. You can use powder brush, whatever you want. I just like to use this one. And I'm flicking off any fallout. Look at that crease. Man, I did not set my concealer. Wow. Okay. So there's that. Now the next thing I did was the crease on here, and I have my fluffy shader brush. Is it going to focus? Probably not, but you guys have seen this a billion times. I'm sure you know what it is. And I am doing a dab of Devious and a dab of Precocious, which I will show you is a dab here and a dab here into this little purpley one. So it's like a dark, dark, dark purple. Because I've already got the purple on here, I want to still go with the same kind of color, but I need some depth. And Precocious alone for this deep lavender color of the cream shadow is just not enough. So I've got some of that on the brush. And I'm just going to, I like to just dab it on first and then work it in. Now I had a lot on my brush to make sure I had enough so I didn't have to keep going back and showing you. So I do have some fallout on my cheeks. But if you go a little bit at a time and keep going back and forth, I just didn't want to because I didn't want to spend 5 minutes picking up more and more shadow. If you just do a little bit at a time, you probably won't have much fallout at all. So I'm just going to take my fan brush again, if I can figure out where I put it. Okay, so now I have my deluxe brush, just another unique brush. It is just a regular shader brush. And I'm going to take my Angelic is falling apart because I didn't press it very well. I'm taking a little dab of Angelic way too much. And then, where is it? A little dab of Flirty. And then, I'm just going to go up onto my brow bone. And I like to blend it down to my crease a little bit. Make sure everything is nice and blended. Now the really cool thing, I think it's a pretty cool thing about these cream shadows is because they're so easy to work with, the way that the shimmer of it just kind of floats on top. It's really easy to do liner because you can mess up and the shimmer kind of gets all in it. So it kind of covers up if you don't have a perfectly straight line. So this, totally not perfect, but it looks totally fine, right? So I have my little unique precision pencil, and this one is in Perfect, right? Yeah, it's just the regular black one. And it's really tiny because I use it all the time. So I just go like this, I put my finger, you can feel there's the corner of your eye and then where your eye socket goes in. For me, it's right here. Some people might be up higher, might be lower, but mine is right here. I put my finger there, and I pull, and then I just kind of go to town. I'm making sure that I get in my lash line. Oops. I went up a little bit higher than on the other eye, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm not too worried about it. You get the gist. If I wasn't rushing trying to get this done, I would take more time because you guys all know I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. Just a little bit. So, that's done. What I'm going to do next is I'm actually taking this little concealer brush that I just showed you, and I'm going to dab it in Precocious, just a little bit, tiny bit. See, just a little bit on the tip. And then I'm going to do my lower lash line. This just kind of brings the color around without being as harsh as bringing the black liner around, because that can make your eyes look smaller in some cases. Depends on how much you do, where you do it, all of that. So, just getting my fan brush out, making sure I don't have any fallout there, and I'm just going to do some mascara really quick. There's that one coat. Fibers. And then one more coat. I'm only doing one coat because, quite honestly, I'm about to go shower and hop into bed. So, gotta do some work on my computer in bed. So I figured I don't need to use all of my amazing mascara. Okay. That's good enough. I just wanted you to see the technique again because I know I've got a lot of awesome new customers, and I know you guys are watching this, and some new clients as well. So I just wanted to show you the technique again really quick so that you can see it. So let me zoom out here so I can talk to you. So what do you think? You like it? I like it. I need to put on some more blush though. This is, no. So anyways, this awesome new cream shadow color, Noble, I love it. I'm super in love with it. It is just, it's like perfect for doing a smoky eye, but it's not so harsh that it's like, you know, you've got to really watch what you're doing with it. You can totally just throw it on. I don't recommend using your finger to do it. You can. I think that you lose a lot of shimmer. A lot of times the pigment comes off and the shimmer kind of stays stuck in the grooves in your fingertip. So I just don't really recommend using your finger. Also with a fluffy kind of brush, like the Deluxe brush or something. These are so soft, which is great, but it's so thick and big and long and not as thin, like it doesn't taper down as thin. I feel like a lot of the cream shadow gets lost in it. So you're going to use more product, and it's just not, it's not the best for getting it kind of, I don't want to say slathered on there, but you know, it's a cream, so you've got to be able to get it on there instead of just kind of dust it on, because it just doesn't work like that, because it's not a powder. So anyways, I hope you guys like that, and I know this was a quick video, quicker, but I didn't want to spend half an hour doing 2 eyes when I figured I could do one and then show you how to match the other one. So there's that. I have so much I want to say, I don't even know exactly how to say it. I think I'm going to do another video this week because I've got some more stuff that I wanted to show you. And that's about it. Let me know what you guys think, what you want to see next week. I forgot to ask on Sunday about this week, about today, so sorry. But I really just wanted to show off this new cream shadow because I love all of ours. I've got almost all of them so far. Just these, and I don't know where I just put Noble, but you know I have Noble too, obviously. Where did I put that? Anyways, I've got all these. Love them. Highly recommend them. If you can only get 2 things, I say get mascara and a cream shadow because you can use it all over. You can use it on your lid. You can use the darker ones as just a liner. They're fantastic. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Share it if you like it. Like it if you like it. All that good stuff. And I really appreciate you guys. Thanks. Bye.